Hey everyone, this is Ben with Solitaire Homes. Today we're taking a look at a brand new floor plan out of the Topaz series, the 2856. So this house is going to be 28 foot wide, 56 foot long, coming in at 1,568 square foot. So it's a good size home, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. We are at Hench's Country Living Homes in Calera, Oklahoma. So if you have any questions about the home or need pricing, make sure you click on their link below so they can give you the information that you're looking for. But let's go around the outside, take a look at the home. We're going to come inside and do a full home tour. Come on. All right, let's start on the outside of the Topaz 2856. So on the exterior colors, on this one, we have the body is Knight's Armor. Our trim is gypsum. And then our accent color here and up top is gonna be Mount Rainier. So on most of our Solitaire homes, I like to go ahead and start on the frame. So start in the frame, get to the sidewalls and the roof, and then we'll get into the outside aesthetics. So coming up on the frame, first thing I want to show you is something Solitaire thinks very important is doing a full length outrigger. So full length meaning it's coming all the way to the end of the sidewall. So that's going to enable the outrigger to help support some of the sidewall weight of this home. We're using 2x6 exterior walls, so that's more weight, more wood. So we're doing full length outriggers. The outriggers are spaced every 8 foot on center. Something else on our frame that I want to show you is we weld extra anchor tabs under here. So you can see these little tabs, like one right there in the middle of the screen, right over here. So those anchors are for your floor joists, and they're going to be every 16 inches on center. That means it's going to hit every single floor joist. So that's just going to help secure the frame and the floor together so they move as one piece. If the frame and floor bounce independent of each other, that's where you're going to get wall cracks and the floor buckling. That's something we do there. Another thing we're going to do, and I'll show you on the back side, we'll come back to the front to look at some of the aesthetics like I mentioned earlier. The back side, we'll be able to see. So you look right over our crossbar back there. I'll zoom in. That triangle right there on that cross member, those are called gussets. So it's something that we do to strengthen that weld down here in the bottom. So we have gussets over all the axle cross members just to help distribute the weight of the axles, the weight of the home over the axles. So that's just a few things Solitaire's doing to help strengthen the frame of the home to make sure that the home gets to you in one piece. Let's talk a little bit about the sidewalls. Our exterior sidewalls are all going to be 2x6 walls, all 16 inches on center. So residential spacing. That's going to allow us to put R19 insulation in the sidewall. So most of the industry is going to give you R11. We're doing R19 out of the gate. Something that has to do with the sidewall is going to be our windows. So with our window system, we're doing a residential window system. So let me tell you what that means. So when we purchase our windows, we're buying a residential window, meaning it has this piece of vinyl installed on the window. Most brands are going to have windows made specifically for manufactured homes, meaning they have a gap right here. So if a manufacturer uses vinyl, it's a little bit thicker, it can fit. But since we don't use vinyl, we only use LP Smart Panel, we can use a residential window. So we have this piece of vinyl. This is how we nail it to the sidewall. And then we put this piece of trim, and then we silicone all the way around the window. Around the top, around the sides, and even underneath it, making sure that the window is completely sealed and secure. Around the trim piece here, 6 inches down, we bring silicone all around the top, up the side, around the top, and down the other side to make sure no water gets behind it. So trying to eliminate as much water as possible around the window side. I mentioned the exterior is LP Smart Panel. That comes with a 550-year warranty. So that's something for the LP Smart Panel. It is mildew resistant, mold resistant, termite resistant. So it has a lot of nice properties in it. So pretty much the industry standard when it comes to siding. Up front, you're going to see we have these nice beams. That's going to be part of your trim color. Let me back up here. You can see, sorry for the road noise, guys, we're right on the highway. But you can see this house was brought in with a metal roof. So this thing looks really nice with the color combination, that metal roof. Guys, we can put a metal roof on any of our double wides, still get your nice little dormer up there. So if you're the type of person that likes the strength of metal roof, we're offering that at Solitaire Homes. This is going to be 29 gauge metal that we're installing on the roof. So we talked about the sidewalls. We talked about the frame. Let's talk a little bit about the roof. So besides the metal roof, if you've got a standard Solitaire, it would come with a 25-year 3-tab shingle up top. So that's something that would normally come with it. We're doing R30 insulation in the roof. So a lot of manufacturers are going to do R21 as the industry minimum. So we're doing R30 standard. Now we can even upgrade that to R40. So if you're the type of person that wants to maximize your energy efficiency, we can go ahead and do that, R40 in the roof. One thing we're going to do that we don't charge you extra for, it just comes standard in our home, is the roof decking underneath this metal roof material is actually going to be an OSB radiant decking. So what does that mean? It actually has a layer of metal or like a foil back that's going to reflect back a lot of the heat from the sun. So that way it can't even penetrate the roof cavity. The cooler we can keep the roof, the more efficient the home's going to be. Talking about the roof as well, we have a 12-inch eave. So all of our Solitaire double wides are going to come with a 12-inch eave. It's going to allow the rain to fall off the side of the home, mainly on the front and back. It's also going to house our static vents. So there's vents on the top of the roof that allow hot air to go pass through the roof cavity, cooling it off. These are the intake vents there. Something you'll notice is we have these two cross ventilation vents. So the reason why we have that is we are insulating our roof cavity like a site built house would be. So with these roof vents, that allows natural wind and breeze to cool off your roof cavity at night. That way in the morning, we're starting at a cooler temperature, especially in the summertime. So we're actually able to use the air gap up here as insulation now, meaning you have to heat it up before it starts to penetrate the roof insulation. So a little bit of a tongue twister there trying to explain what that is, but this is something very important on all of our Solitaire homes, that we have this roof venting system. Most everyone else, actually everyone else that I know of, is going to give you a sealed roof. Also, the benefit to this, you ever have a overhead duct issue? We can actually get into the roof there. Our houses are bolted together in this area. We have a ridge beam, and I'll show you that on the inside. But if you're another manufacturer, you have any roof issues or any AC issues as far as your ductwork, you have to come in through the top, peel up the shingles, cut through the roof decking to get into it. So this is one thing Solitaire is doing to give you the best efficiency as possible. So that's a little bit about the construction on the exterior of the home. Told you to talk about a little of the aesthetics up front. We are coming with a storm door standard. So that's going to be standard in all of our homes. You're going to get a light right there by the front door. Here you can see the vents I was speaking about. All right, let's go around this backside so I can show you some of the features on the backside of the home. You can see we have a sliding glass door on this one. That's not going to be standard. It's an option I really recommend customers utilize. That way you have an exit out of the kitchen dining room area. You also have a utility exit. But right over here, I want to show you our drain outlet, something that we do at Solitaire. It's a little bit different. So we're going to do a single drain outlet. You see it right in the middle of the screen per half of the home. If there's water, you can see both the drain outlets in the screen. They're almost kind of left or right of each other. One of them is further back on the front half of the home. But the reason why we do that is so that when you go ahead and connect your house to the plumbing, your sewage, it's gonna be a quick, easy connection. You're not having to pay extra for extra drops throughout the house, and make sure you're not missing none of those. So we're just trying to make it as easy as possible for all of our customers. Right over here, we have our fresh water connection. So you see we coming in with PEX plumbing. Something I want to show you next to the PEX is this electrical receptacle. So the reason why we add this here is so that you can plug in a thermostatically controlled heat strip to protect your water lines. So you plug that in the winter months. Actually, you plug it in, install it, set it, forget it. And then when the temperature gets down, it's going to be wrapped around this. It'll protect your water line from here into the ground. So a lot of our customers, we sell a lot of houses into Oklahoma, also into Colorado. So that's how we're able to help those guys keep their pipes from freezing. See, we have our exterior dryer vent right there. Something also noticed, I pointed out the sliding glass door. Right above it, we have a light. So if you did not get the sliding glass door, it'd be two windows. There would not be a light there, but you are going to get your 9-light exterior door, and that one will have a light on it. This is a service panel for your water heater. If you had an issue with the water heater or needed to get into it and maintenance it, clean out the anode rod, things like that, then you can actually do it here. Keeps you from getting anything wet inside the home. Keeps the technician, if you did have any issues with it, from having tromping through the home. So we like to be able to give you this service panel here. You can see we have the drains for the pop-off valve and the drain pan. So this is really going to help out if anything happens, keep it from rotting your floor out. If you have a leak. Right over here, we have our exterior plug on the exterior of the home. All of our Solitaire homes are going to have one exterior plug on it. So Nice to be able to have that. One more thing I did want to point out on the frame, and I'm sorry, just thought of it as we're coming over here. It's really not in the frame, it's on the underbelly of the home. See right over here, we're putting that plywood right there. So we use any of our scrap pieces of plywood. Whenever we put our floor decking on, there's some scrap ends left over. We're gonna put those over the axles. That way, if we have any blowouts, which can happen on the road, it's not gonna tear up the underbelly and all your insulation be left on the highway. So that's one little extra thing we're gonna do. Instead of throwing that wood away, we're gonna repurpose it and protect the home. All right, that's most of the stuff on the outside, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Let us know what you like on the outside of the house. Did you like the metal roof? So let's go on the inside. Okay, here we are stepping into the Topaz 2856, and gosh, do I love this floor plan, guys. It's a nice size house. We're gonna get into all the construction feature benefits here in a second. Just wanna take in this floor plan real quick as you walk in. So you can see we have a nice open concept coming across to the dining room and your kitchen. Head right over here so you can see how we have it set up. Let's talk about the sidewalls on the interior since we touched on them outside a little bit. Everything we're gonna do is gonna be 1/2 inch sheetrock tape and textured, even in the utility rooms, our bathrooms, and our closets. So fully finished out home. We're doing it what's called a brocade knockdown style of texture. So you can see it has these peaks that are scraped to give you that nice flat look, that nice hand stamp. So this is all done in the factory by hand. No machines putting that on there. So it really gives it that unique look. So 1/2 inch sheetrock throughout, textured. Something we talked about our windows, I'll show you right here as well. In our window seal and along here as well and down on the bottom. Well, we're not gonna be able to see it because of the couch there, but take my word for it. We have this smart panel. We put this inside the window edge here and on the seal below. So why do we do that? That's gonna help minimize any moisture from penetrating that. A lot of other brands are gonna put just paper wrapped MDF there. If any water gets in there, it's going to swell. We've all seen it in homes where the windows leak and then it swells this part. So with the smart panel there, we are getting the resistance of the LP smart panel against any type of rot or decay. 2-inch faux wood blinds throughout the home as well. We're also finishing out the windows with this nice decorative corners box. So you'll get that in the living room and also in the bedrooms. All of our interior walls are going to be 2x3 wall studs, all 16 inches on center. So all of our interior walls, 2x3s, 16 inches on center, meaning if you wanted to hang your TV up here, you're gonna be able to go just straight into the wall studs. So feel free to hang up your 75-inch TV with ease and not worry about it falling out. We're doing 2x4 marriage line walls. So all of the walls on the marriage line are gonna be 2x4 in thickness. A lot of our competitors are gonna use a 2x3 there just to save a little bit on cost. But we're gonna do 2x4 with a 2x6 exterior wall. Guys, you notice the pattern here with Solitaire in our construction and the rigidity of our home. This house came all the way from Duncan, Oklahoma, a few hundred miles, and they drive even further. And you're not gonna notice as many wall cracks in the sheetrock as some of our competitors. We haven't even trimmed this house out yet. As you can see, it's all bare. And we're gonna show you some features right there in the roof cavity here in a second. But 2x4 marriage line walls, which leads me back into another roof feature real quick. Right here, you're gonna see these 3 pieces of plywood, another 3 pieces of plywood there. That is what it's called our ridge beam, and I'll flash a picture of that up on the screen right there. What that ridge beam does, it runs the length of the home, and it's gonna be the backbone of our ceiling. So this is gonna hold a tremendous amount of weight. With plywood, we know that plywood is a rigid product. So HUD only requires ridge beams to be over opening. So right here, you can see we have a nice big opening. So we're definitely gonna wanna have that ridge beam. But like that picture you just saw, ours runs the full length of the house. It's gonna add weight, but add a ton of structure to our, like I said, our roof assembly to help minimize any cracks or damage in the roof during transit and while the home is sitting there. So there's a little bit about your construction there. We talked about the insulation R30. Something in the floor I wanted to tell you about. We touched on the frame, but we didn't get into the floor. 2x6 floor joists, all 16 inches on center, so all residential spacing, just like you're going to get in a site-built home. Something else we're going to do is we're doing R11 in the floor for just a little bit extra, guys. We can do R22 insulation in the floor, doubling up your insulation. So a lot of our customers are going to utilize the R22 with the R40 in the roof cavity, and the energy efficiency you're going to get out of that is going to be amazing. add your R19 in the sidewall, and you're really going to feel the difference when you walk into our homes. So let's go and get into the aesthetics of the house really quick and start showcasing this house now that we talked about all that construction. We're going to do a ceiling fan. You can add them in the living room, master bedroom, and all the guest bedrooms. So we went ahead and did that in this house. We also ordered this house with upflow air. So if you get an all electric house, we can put the vents in the ceiling. If we do a gas house, we're going to put them in the floor, or you can have them electric in the floor. So it's up to you. But a lot of our customers in Oklahoma and Texas do like them in the ceiling. Let's take a look at this kitchen. This 2856 utilizes the space really well. You're going to see we have all this room. Wait until you see the bedrooms as well. Nice, good size. So get into the kitchen. You can see we have this little 36-inch countertop here. All of our sinks are going to be stainless steel. Also, you're going to have metal faucets throughout the house. Your kitchen island, big kitchen island, plenty of storage underneath it. Dishwasher. Right over here we have our coffee bar. I love this. So you have a ton of cabinet pantry there. But look at this coffee bar. Nice view out the back. Whole bunch more of storage. Fridge, which is included. Guys, and look at this. You have enough room if you wanted to upgrade your fridge later. This is what we come standard in our Topaz series, just a standard Whirlpool fridge. It is plumbed for an ice maker. So if you did want ice, you can either add the ice maker, or if you buy a fridge that has an ice maker, boom, you're going to be good to go either way. But ton of storage just on this portion of the kitchen. Come over here, you're going to see your glass top stove, mosaic backsplash. Get your vent hood there. Plenty of cabinets above the stove area. So you can see in this little 2856, so much storage. Plus, we haven't even gotten to the pantry yet, guys. So we have this really nice pantry right over here. All wood shelves throughout, so we're not doing any wire racks. We're not doing any metal brackets with MDF on top of that. All real wood shelves. Gives you a nice sturdy shelf. And just look how deep these cabinets are. With our solitaire cabinets, we got our real wood fronts, styles. Doing a nice veneer backer here just to finish out the wall so you don't have your textured wall behind there. So just finish out the cabinets. Hidden hinges. Something I also like to show our customers. Solid drawer fronts and drawers. So we're putting a lot of quality in our cabinet system. We have a few different styles. This is going to be our stained titanium. And then we also have a hand-painted white. And you'll see that in some other floor plans if you follow the channel. I'm sure you're going to see the white cabinets. Let me know what you think of this kitchen. This island is a lot bigger than it looks. I know on my screen it doesn't look, maybe it does look good. It's just on my little phone, so I can't really tell. But nice big kitchen island there. And I really do like that we have the sink in the island. All right, so let's take a look at the dining area. As you can see, right above that, we do have can lighting, and I failed to mention over here, we have can lighting over here in the kitchen as well. Nice dining area. We went ahead and did the sliding glass door. That's an optional feature right there, but I really do like having the exit of the home right through there. If you're entertaining, you have guests over, make it real easy to go outside. If not, we do have an exit over there in the utility room. We'll take a look at in a second. One thing I want to talk to you about on our design is we're doing a 2.5-inch flat trim on all around your base trim. It's going to be around all your doors. Also around all your windows. Up top, we're doing 4-inch crown molding. Guys, that's all real wood crown molding up there, all hand painted. Something I want to show you is just the craftsmanship of our trim. A lot of brands out there, a lot of our competitors, just going to using brad nails, stapling it up, and don't go back and cover the holes. That's something as you're looking at at a house, you're not going to see that in our solitaires. So really nice feature up there, giving that residential look. This kitchen, real quick, I skipped over earlier. We do have the cubby option. So this is optional to have the cubbies. Finishes it out, brings them all the way to the ceiling. If not, you'll have this decorative crown right here on the edge. You'll have a little bit of a gap. A lot of our customers prefer that as well. Let us know what you think. We really want to get your feedback on that. All right, let's head into the master bedroom. This is one of my favorite features of the home. For being a 2856, and that's the size home I live in now. This is a massive bedroom, guys. Look at all the floor space. Looking down at this floor, you can see we did vinyl tile pretty much throughout the house. This is a 9x18 luxury vinyl tile made by Elements Flooring. This is the smokehouse color. But real quick, let's get back to the size of this bedroom. We got 2 windows, bringing a ton of natural light. Huge bedroom. As you can see, a ton of electrical plugs throughout the home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just here in the bedroom. 6 if you count that one on the wall. Ceiling fan is optional in the master bedroom, but I like to build it for most of my customers with it in the living room and master bedroom, just at minimum. You guys order it however you want. Check out the closet on this. So excuse the materials. This is all of the ship loose that is shipped with the home. So once the house is on site, these are all the materials to finish out, around your door frames, things like that. So don't mind all the materials. But here you go. More wood shelving, wooden rods, guys. This is not, like I said, that cheap metal stuff. This is solid shelving. We're even trimming out, like I said, we're even trimming out your closets. So we're not doing the big, thick, 4-inch crown molding, but we are finishing out with the crown molding. I mean, you even have more storage back here. Like I said, there's more materials, but nice big closet for a 2856 floor plan. Real quick, just so you guys know, this is what we're putting down on your marriage line. So a lot of companies or a lot of brands are going to put like a little crescent moon domed shape, little deal like that. This is our flooring. Like I said, the Elements vinyl tile, so it's going to stick right in there. So it's going to give you a nice, obviously I just flopped it down there, but it's going to give you, almost a seamless look there. Really thin piece instead of having that like slick piece that they have to staple on the floor. So, we spend a little extra there to get you something that's going to look nice, finish out the home. Here, let's get into the master bathroom. So heading into the master bathroom, real quick, we see the tile shower, but let's go right over here. We have our 2 mirrors, porcelain sinks, all metal faucets as well. In the bathroom, you can see we're doing the ceramic backsplash. This is our decor one with our Mediterranean marble. LED can lights above. Take a look at the tile shower. So this is something that we introduced a few months to our Emerald series. So out of the Duncan, Oklahoma plant, which produces Emerald and Topaz, we're gonna have this nice tile shower. This is all hand done, guys, in our factory. This is actually built off-site. I'm gonna show you a picture over here of how this is framed out. But this is actually built with 2x3 studs. We put 1/2-inch sheetrock, and then on top of that, we're gonna put a 1/2-inch piece of cement board backer. So that's mildew resistant, mold resistant. We texture that and paint that. That way, we're giving you an extra layer of protection from any water or moisture from getting behind the wall or into the sheetrock. Water and sheetrock don't mix. So doing a little bit extra there. But like I said, this is a 2x6 sidewall plus that 2x3 framing. I mean, you can see how thick it is from the sidewall to the inside of this. And like I said, this is because this is a 2x3 frame out, making this thing super strong. The reason why we do that is we think it's important, especially for a ceramic tile shower with this grout in here, that this is going to be as rigid as possible so that it can take the wear and tear from going down the road and not break coming to site. Nice little pan there, make it really easy to walk in. So nice feature that you can upgrade. Most of the retailers are adding this in standard now, but let us know what you think of the shower. You can also see we're putting your shower head way up there, so it's out of the way. It's not gonna hit you in the back of the neck. For us tall guys, hit you right at the top of the head. Got our little deep storage, linen storage back here. Get it out of the way. Now come right over here to the right side. This is gonna be our toilet closet here. So nice toilet with its own private door. I really like that feature there. Nothing special here, but you can see it's a elongated commode, water saving commode. I really do like this master bathroom. Let us know what you think of how it's set up. If you want a tub, just bump up to the next size. We have a 2866. Take a look at that video as soon as I post it. If you're enjoying the video, make sure you hit that like button. Let us know what your favorite feature is on the home so far. We're gonna finish up the utility and the guest side, but don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that you're following us so you can see more Solitaire floor plans coming, especially since we're debuting the Topaz series. So this is the 2856. We got the 66, the 76, plus the 5-bedroom 76. So there's a lot of videos coming. Make sure you don't miss it. Guys, also check out TexomaHomes.net if you want to see some floor plans and other videos and other homes that Solitaire Homes offers. You're going to see that in my website, TexomaHomes.net. So let's finish up this home tour. Okay, heading into the utility room. You can see we have a huge utility room. We even have a little spot over here. Some hanging rods as well, and a little bit of shelf space. So right over here, I really do like the setup. You could put a stand-up fridge freezer here. You could put one where I'm standing as well. So real big to be able, if you want to put some shelving, any type of storage. Right over here, you're going to see we have our plugs for our wash machine. Got our water connections, dryer plug, dryer vent. Right over here is going to be our whole house ventilation switch. So we have a fan right here. It's basically a bathroom fan that's going to pull out any moist, hot air out of the utility room. This room tends to get moist and warm. So it's just going to help protect the room and make it smell good in here, make it fresh. Whole house water shut off, and there's, like I said, your water connections for your washer dryer, your washer and your washer drain. Right below that, you're going to see this panel here. That's just a service panel for your water lines. So if you're ever going to go in there and add a water filter or ever need to get into the plumbing that's coming into the home, that's how you're going to get to that without having to, cut the sheetrock and get in the wall. Just makes it easier for our customers servicing the home later. So we have a 9-light door going to the exterior of the home. 200 amp electrical panel. Everything's labeled, ready to go, make it easy. Something to show you in here for all you new homeowners or anyone that's going to be having someone hook up water. Do not turn on your water heater till it is full. All you need to do is open your water, make sure in the hot water, make sure water is pumping out with no air. Make sure your water heater is full before you turn this on. That way it doesn't burn out the element. So it's just something to do. New homeowners don't know. Sometimes a contractor turn it on not knowing it needs to be full. So just be careful with that. More storage, like I showed you earlier, more hanging rods. Plenty of plugs, so if you did want to put a fridge over here instead of on the wall behind me, you guys got that open. But just kind of giving you guys what you need. I had a lot of customers that like a large utility room. Let us know what you think of that. Before we get into the guest bedrooms, let's take a look at this guest bathroom. Super deep, huge bathroom. Got your mirror, porcelain sink, metal faucets as well. Plenty of storage below. All of our Solitaire homes are going to come in the guest bedroom with a 60-inch tub shower combo. That's one piece of fiberglass, guys. Some other brands are going to do a 2-piece, pan and top. Sometimes a 4-piece pan and the 3 walls. So that's not the type of shower that belongs in a home, in a residence. That's more along your RV or your horse trailer style of bathrooms. In a home that's going to last, the length of a lifetime. We're going to want to be able to give you something that's going to last. So 1-piece tub shower combo there. And we're also putting the shower head way up there, so you have some tall guests. Again, not going to hit them in the back of the neck. Elongated commode. Plenty of room for any type of storage rack, any type of linen storage that you want to put over there. So let us know what you'd use that space for. Nice big guest bathroom. Let's take a look at the guest bedrooms. Decent size. What I really do like about this house is give you a decent sized guest bedroom. A huge master bedroom as you saw earlier, but decent sized guest bedroom and a walk-in closet. So that's something that I think is super cool to be able to have in a 2856. And I keep bringing up that size, guys, because this is not a massive house, but we really did utilize the space, I think, really good to be able to give you a nice open concept, plenty of storage, nice big bedrooms, nice walk-in closet. So you don't feel like you're losing anything. Also save a little bit of money instead of going to something that's huge. So if you don't need a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom works for you. This is a really good house to take a look at. Again, we're doing our wooden rods, wooden shelving throughout the home. See, we're even texturing, like I showed you in the master, even going to texture the closets, trim out the closets, trim out the base trim. And here is bedroom number 3. A lot of components going in to make a solitaire home as sturdy as it is. Everything we talked about, the frame, the floor, the sidewalls. I think that every piece is important. So let us know what you think about our construction. Excited to be able to show this 2856. Anyone have any questions, make sure you reach out in the comments below. Take a look at that walk-in closet, guys. That's awesome. Hey everyone, there we have it. That is the Topaz 28563A. Super excited you're able to join us on this home tour today. If you guys want some more information like pricing and availability, make sure you click on the link below for Hench's Country Living Homes in Calera. They'll be able to answer any questions you have in that department. If you want to see more floor plans and more homes that Solitaire Homes has to offer, make sure you go to my website, texomahomes.net, link in the description. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video.